So, this guy is rich. I mean like $230 million rich, because he stole it. And then he went wild. Now, the guy's name is Malone. He's 20 years old, and he's really into crypto. And one day in 2024, he and his buddies are all in a chat, and one of them is like, "Hey bro, let's find someone who has millions of dollars in Bitcoin and scam them out of it." And Malone hears this idea, and he's like, all right. So they search around, and they finally decide on a target, this seemingly random yet wealthy investor living in DC, who we'll just call Investor. They get Investor's information, and they get his phone number, and they call him from a spoofed number, pretending to be Google tech support. "Hello, sir. Your personal accounts have been compromised." Then afterwards, they call Investor from a different number, and they say they're from his cryptocurrency exchange. "I'm calling to alert you that your account has been hacked." And once Investor believes he's been hacked, it's easy to convince him to reset his security information. Then, the boys get him to share his screen, which exposes the private keys to his Bitcoin wallet. Once they get Investor's private keys, they use them to access his Bitcoin wallet, and boom, Malone and his bros secretly transfer over 4,100 Bitcoin out of the account and over to themselves. Holy, they can't believe this actually worked. And so they're freaking out, celebrating in the chat. And for some reason, one of their friends is recording the whole chat. These guys are suddenly richer than they've ever imagined. Not only that, they're smart enough to know they gotta cover their tracks. Since every transaction on the blockchain is publicly viewable, they make all this really hard to track by splitting the coin into different accounts, and Malone and his bros suddenly have this insane amount of money, which they've never had before. So now, it's time to start spending it. Now Malone's friends, they don't really do all that much with it, not right away. Oh, but Malone does. Malone goes wild. He gets some fancy new drip, including diamonds embedded in his glasses. He and his friends are flying around on private jets, and he starts renting this huge waterfront mansion in Miami. He buys all the cars he's ever wanted. No, really. Like bro buys like 30 exotic cars, like, damn, how much is he driving? He even got a Lamborghini, with his name painted on the side. He also goes out to clubs and gets bottle service everywhere. Dude regularly goes out to the club and drops anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000 a night. A night. He buys the most expensive champagne. He tips everyone. The staff's putting his name up in lights. I mean, they love him. Malone doesn't forget about the ladies. I mean, he's got to try and buy their love too. I mean, he'll buy a $50,000 Birkin, which is like a purse. He'll buy $50,000 purses and go to the club and just hand them out to pretty women. Like, hey, this is for you. Some of the women later made TikToks about it. He comes towards me and he's like, "I got this for you guys. I can't even make this up when I say I just woke up to a Birkin in my bedroom because a man gave it to me in the club last night." He tries to buy a pink Lamborghini Urus for some woman. Supposedly they had dated before, and so he buys it, and he texts her a picture of it at 2 a.m. "I got you a present. We'll call it an early birthday gift, a thank you gift. I appreciate you so much." I'm taken. For some reason, I love that she rejected him so hard. I mean, he has the house and the cars he wants, and everyone at the club loves him. Bro is just living the dream.